Hello ZTV fans, this is a game we covered last year, Hades 2. We covered it when it was in early access. We took a look at it. Now at long last, a year and a half later, the game is finally in its full form, minus any minor tweaks that it might get down the road. So here we are. Hades 2 Electric Boogaloo. So let's just kind of... Most people that have watched ZTV probably know at least something about how Hades works. They've either played the first game, played the second game, watched my earlier videos of it or something. So I won't delve too deeply into the underground mechanics of it. But here's our here's our main hub. Here's Nemesis. Oh no, wait, that's Strife. Nemesis is over here somewhere. This is the concoction pot, where we can concoct all kinds of special things. Here's Hypnos. He's asleep. I have to wake him up. I don't know how. These are various plants that we can... You can get seeds along the way. You grow plants and you can use them in your various recipes and power up stuff and things like that.
Just breathe.
These are your Arcana cards. You can equip these. They give you various passive buffs, kind of like the mirror that you had in Hades 1. You can level these up via your insights with your various abilities. You can also, if you get enough darkness and psyche, you can increase your capacity to equip more Arcana cards. Although I've gotten to the point. I put about 60 some hours into the game while it was in early access, which is a fraction of what I did with Hades 1. I put over 300 hours. I put well over 300 hours into Hades 1 by the time I was done with it, mostly on the Switch. But I got to the point where I need to get more darkness to be able to equip, to be able to level this up, and darkness is kind of hard to get. This is my friend Frog. You can equip an animal familiar. I also have a kitty over here. I don't really remember what the kitty does. We can pet him. Pet the kitty. Oh, he's a good kitty. I don't actually know what the kitty does for us. I don't really remember.
What have you done?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
I now can remember a keepsake to start with each night.
Okay, so here's our keepsakes. Experimental hammer. Gain one random...
The stone.
Gain a random common chaos blessing. Every 8 encounters.
The embryo.
Yeah, let's try it. What the hell? Okay, so here's our weapons. Let's just demonstrate the different weapons that we've got. And every weapon also has a... you can equip a aspect along with it, much like the first game. This is Deskura, the Witch's Staff. It kind of functions... It's kind of your standard melee weapon. But it also has a charged attack like this. You can also shoot So it's kind of your most balanced weapon. These are the sister blades. They're fast. You can also shoot a bunch of stuff. Now you also get a charge attack. By holding down the button, you can charge your attack. These are the Umbral Flames. Now you hold these down and you can shoot rapid fire. If you hold them down for long enough, they shoot like they get a more powerful shot. And then the charged version kind of does like these whirling shots. This is Zofret, the Moonstone Axe. It's kind of your big but slow weapon. You can spin it around, you can do a spinning attack. And then you can do a big charge blast with your special move. This one, these are the Argent Skull. Now you shoot these, they actually do pretty good damage, but when they land, you have to pick them up again. But then you can charge them up for a big blast. It kind of works like the cast in the original Hades. And then if you charge up, you can do like this charging attack, which I guess is kind of something. And then last but not least, we have the Black Coat, which allows you to do bare-fisted melee attacks, and then also you can shoot rockets. I always choose whatever weapon gives me bonuses, so we'll go with this one. Now, unlike the first game, there are actually two different paths you can take. There's a lower path and an upper path. And this is the,
In shadow I serve, to shadow I return.
This is the, this is the Testament board. You can basically challenge yourself. Like, if you remember in the original, if you've played the original Hades, you remember like you can challenge yourself after you complete a run. You can start leveling stuff up, making it harder to unlock more rewards. That's basically what this is. So we're gonna take the lower route. We'll probably do at least one run. Well, I'll probably do one run of each path so you can see them, depending on how we do. All right, so we get a random chaos buff. Okay, so here's what Phrenos, our frog, does. He hops about, he absorbs foes' ranged shots. He also gives us extra HP, and he gets us a bonus chance at resources. Okay, so we're gonna get a boon. We're gonna get a boon from Demeter.
The world's depths and slew that wretched Titan there. Then good.
Yeah, good.
Likely shall take more than that, I know. But you must have inflicted some amount of pain and perhaps fear.
Yeah, we made him fear. Okay. Your attacks deal more damage and may inflict freeze. Your casts inflict freeze. Okay, I like that. Oh. So because I took the aspect that whenever I do a cast, my frog buddy also does a cast. And so we get a double cast, and then there's also like a laser beam between us, and that will damage any enemy that's between us. So that's actually I think that's going to be a really good aspect for this weapon. So that's a special aspect for this weapon. We'll see how I spent some resources to level that up because I have a good feeling about that one. Of course, we'll see how it actually works in theory over the course of the run. Okay, this is Ash. We have the ability to transform a minor find into a major find with our Arcana card. So I'm, ooh, hey, we got the hammer. All right, that's gonna change our. That's gonna give us a weapon buff. Whenever you slay a foe with your Omega attack, restore 5 hearts. I like that.
My stuff.
Okay, we got a Hermes buff. Oh, we got a prophecy. Okay. All right, see, I'm liking that. Now, those Omega attacks do use up our magic meter. We do have a magic meter in this game. I'm going to explain some stuff and assume that you haven't watched my video from last year, but...
Let's see if we can't cut out a little travel time to your next destination.
Alright, what do we get from Hermes? Gain dodge chance and increases the move speed that increases the more boons we have. Sprint is 15% faster and gives you a barrier that ignores instances of damage. Okay, I like that. Anything that blocks hits is good. Anything that prevents us from taking damage or gives us healing or any of that kind of stuff is so anything that's in that pink laser beam that forms. Oh yeah, just to let you know, so when I do the cast, so in Hades 1, the cast was like something that looks like it was like a shot that came out and it did damage. And actually, I never really found it all that useful. In this game, it creates a summoning circle that anything that's within it gets kind of like stopped. They can still attack us, but they can't move.
Satisfaction there may be in beating up that nasty old titan. Is there a grander plan in all of this for what we're going to do? Your little godling brother, is he going to be all right?
Our little godling brother is Zagreus from the original game, in case you're wondering. Cast afflicts weak and damages foes. I'll just take a straight up damage buff, that's fine. Oh,
Phrenos, hypnotize.
get him. He's a frog. Good job, Phrenos. Way to be a frog. So at its base, our cast in this game is a summoning circle that stuns enemies, basically, keeps them from moving. But if we get various, like, you know, god buffs and stuff like that, it will, you know, passively affect that cast in other ways. So like right now I got the buff from Demeter that makes it so there's gonna be a boss behind this one. It basically makes it so that it drops, you know, freeze on them and does some damage. It does some damage, as you see there. Ow, ow, ow! I'm taking lots of pain and damage. I don't like it. We found a flower here. We found a seed in the pit. We found some gold, and we get a buff from Demeter. All right, what are we gonna get? Your specials do okay. See that? See, we got an epic buff. I like that. And it shoots a big blast. Okay, so now we're gonna get a. So this is our helper.
For the cauldron.
Let's give her one of these things on nectar.
Is this what I think it is? Oh, no, I shouldn't. Not again.
The gods may often be the ones indulging in this stuff, but it's not just for them. It's for you. For those whom we regard as friends.
So what's she truly like? Grey-eyed Athena, as wise and...
I don't hear from her quite like most of the rest. She must really have her hands full holding back the Titans' armies gathered at the mountain's base.
Yeah, I'll go for those Titans armies.
Do feel free to let her know Arachne's still alive and well.
Oh, this is a fated choice. We want to take that.
You truly look lovely.
Thanks.
No spiderlings in sight.
Oh, well, there's one. I sure did. Okay. Alright, well, here's a shop. So that'll enable us to buy stuff. Yeah, let's get some heals. Let's get a buff from, Hera. I'll take the epic one. And let's grab a pomegranate.
This should help.
Alright, so this here is our... normally I would take the HP buff, but this is our... something or other, I forget. My mind escapes me as I try to... think of exactly what this is.
Awaken your true strength.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Your relatives unknown
It's Celine,
to this
okay.
soul are well aware of me, of course. In most
So she gives us a Whoa, what's this? She gives us a special ability that we get to use that charges up after a certain amount of time. And your hex makes everything else move slower, 50% slower for 44 seconds. And it's a god, and it includes a godsend effect. Well, I guess we're gonna take that. All right, so I'm gonna take the I'm gonna go for the bonus chest here because it's gonna give us some extra gold. Be careful, you gotta kill some suckers to get it. The faster we kill these suckers, the more gold we'll actually get. Okay, we got 68 extra gold. Okay, now I'm gonna take the heart. The hunt is on. Oh, sometimes Artemis will randomly show up. And it's great when she does because not only will she help me destroy and obliterate everything that's in the room, but she'll give us a buff she'll give us a boom when we're done.
Peace and quiet.
Excellent.
I hate to even ask, but have you picked up any trace of Zagreus by any chance while in your father's house?
Maybe.
Artemis, it's hard for me to say. My brother isn't there, but I sense his presence. Our connection. He's not gone.
I guess that's good enough for me for now. Although it's much more cryptic than I'd like. Well, wherever he is, he better be alright. And not alone.
Yeah. folding your cast may take critical damage. Okay, well, both of these are fated choices, so I'll take
It's
that.
already within.
Fated choice is like you have to clear the fate. You have to. It's like part of a quest that I have to do. Basically, like to take all the different choices from a particular god or whatever. And then I get like some kind of a bonus.
As expected.
That's extra magic points. I got enough gold where I can maybe get something beneficial out of a shop. So let's just take the shop. Here's Zeus.
Accept this message.
Hi, Zeus. In each encounter, hold cast to aim where the binding circle appears. Okay, that actually is pretty good. Foes within it are struck by lightning. Okay.
May I?
And this would have been armor, but we were okay for that. Okay, so here comes the first boss.
Not even a scratch.
That's right, I got full. Okay.
Our enemy surely is beginning to wonder how you are able to thwart him. Do leave him in the dark. The less he knows of us, the better.
Chrono seems to think my family bond with him is why I'm able to resist. He hasn't made the connection that you're the one who's prepared me.
You have prepared yourself. 'Tis good that you are drawing his attention and his wrath whilst I remain.
Yeah. All right. So she's our teacher. So she's preparing us for the battles ahead. That's why she's the first boss. Ow. So now instead of the cast appearing like where I am standing, I get to aim it kind of. That can set up some useful tricks. Okay, so when she gets down to about a third of her health, she's going to become invincible and summon a bunch of jive turkeys that I got to deal with. And actually, I was able to deal with it by just running around and using my psychic bond with my form. Now the frog can block shots, and that actually will become important. In the next phase of the battle. Oh, watch out. God damn it. Alright, well, she turned me into a sheep. So when she gets down to a third of her health, she shoots a curse that turns me into a sheep. Or some other stupid animal. I think she turned me into a pig once. It's not really a fatal thing, like if I get hit with it, but it's like more annoying than anything else. If I run behind, and you can't really outrun it, But if I run behind my frog, I can it'll absorb that hit. And like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world if I get hit with it, but it saves a little bit of time if I manage to just not get hit with it. And she's dead. Alright, that's enough out of you. We get some treasures.
Go show that shade the way. Cheers,
I
Venus.
like this little frog noise he makes. We get some heals. There'll be a little shop. That's enough that we really want.
Farewell, Aramis.
See you. Alright, now we're in the second
There's thick.
phase.
Those spots again.
One day I should try equipping the cat and seeing what it actually does, but the frog is, I found to be very useful in more situations. Like, I read the description of the cat, and I was like, well, the frog I think is more useful. Alright, I'll take these things, because they do actually give me an extra few max hit points because of a upgrade that I got along the way at some point. Yeah, watch out for that.
Take you.
I don't really have enough to go to the shop to get anything useful, so let's take the nectar. Yeah, breathe it in, man. Alright. Get some flowers. The nectar also gives us a pomegranate. Alright, well, I'm gonna take Zeus, because Zeus doesn't involve me having to fight a boss. Ow, ow, hurt. Pain, don't hurt me. Ow. Ooh,
Foes eliminated.
Alright, what are you gonna get? What are we gonna get? After you take damage. Alright. Well, this is a fated choice, and it's epic, so we'll take that.
You should have stayed in shadow.
Yeah, we got 50 extra gold.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah. Alright, this is our ally, so this will give us some kind of bonus.
Like, go? Like, somewhere back, huh?
Oh, this is,
Look, I have done a lot of
Narcissus.
thinking, and I've started thinking maybe that these waters aren't gonna clear up after all. I even checked.
Forget the waters for a moment. Something's going on with you. Though whether you've done this to yourself or someone else has, I can't say.
No way. I have never been better.
Never been
Since
better.
The waters were clear. I have never experienced feelings of guilt or resentment in my life. Unless you mean, well,
so he'll give us a perk. I'm gonna take,
Thanks. Good.
I'll take a max HP increase.
Clear. Why, thank you.
And a Hermes buff is always good. Hermes buffs are kind of always like... Oh, see how damage that did? Oh man, look at the carnage it's doing. Oh yeah, it slows everybody down. That's kind of useful. This weapon isn't really doing a lot of damage. Hi Hermes, what's up? What do you got for me? Ooh, gold bonus.
You're strong.
That gives us millions of dollars. So we can take a shop, or we can take a buff from Celine. This is actually we could unseal this and get another choice, but we'd have to fight more guys. I'm gonna take Celine's buff because that'll give us a chance to upgrade our special ability that we've got.
The relative is offering their aid.
So that gives you, so once you've gotten the perk, every time you get a Celine buff after that, you get some points that you can spend on the Celine moon ability to power it up. Alright, here comes the boss. Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I have little choice but to ruin your show since you refuse to let me buy. Though this time at least I'm here for you, Skinner.
Oh, well, that figures. Can't make it big without making some enemies. What?
Alright, it's Skilla and the Sirens. So Roxy the drummer creates a lot of like AoE effects that can be really annoying. Jetty, the guitarist, just kind of runs around and does crap. After you take them down, after you kill them, all three of them the first time, then one of them, then they all come back, and one of them will get a power up of some sort. Basically, stay out of the pink area. Oh. Okay, now she's dead for good. By the way, she actually has two different songs that she sings. This is actually her alternate song that she'll sing after you've killed her a couple of times. Now, in her last phase, she'll summon a whole crap load of these little guys. Of course, I've got the ability to heal myself by killing these guys with my Omega attack, so that actually worked. Bye! Bye, dummy! That actually worked against her. So we got millions of dollars, and because I used my challenge, I got some extra loot. So actually that fight went great.
To the fields.
Now we're in the fields of mourning.
Across the fields, beyond the bridge, seek there a pathway down.
Alright, so here there'll be multiple things, but for each one, we have to clear out a batch of guys. Man, our basic attack is doing very little damage. Fortunately, we've got enough tricks and stuff that are doing a lot of damage. Your attacks have 30% plus 30 power. Okay.
Jaskira grows in strength.
Yeah, I mean, just give me something that makes it more damaging. I can get behind that. Let's transform that. Maybe we'll get it. Ooh, that's good. Turn it into a centaur heart. That's getting dark. That's not so good. Alright, we got the gold, we got the loot. Oop, there's a bonus item over here. Oop, there's a fishing spot. Okay. There's foes nearby. Oh, look at this guy. Get him. Alright, now we can fish.
The hunt begins. Come on.
Got him.
I got a tearjerker.
Sometimes there'll be like minor upgrades in the area too. Alright, well I can take a Zeus buff or I can get a Selene buff and a magic upgrade, so we'll take that. Plus the Zeus buff would involve me fighting a boss. And Who wants to fight a boss? Sometimes Nemesis will randomly show up and have a contest with you to kill the most stuff. And I have to, and if I, basically if I win, I get 100 gold. If she wins, I lose 100 gold. And I don't know about you, but I don't like losing my gold. Fortunately, I'm winning. I'm winning by a lot. I'm a winner! I got gold! Excellent. I like this psychic bond thing. This is actually pretty powerful. That's the thing I like about this game is like every run is always different because there's so many different weapons and combinations of buffs you can get. I mean, obviously that was true in the first game too.
Got their attention, huh?
Behold the stars.
Stars? During your hex, you have 10% chance to do critical damage. Okay. So we're gonna get a buff from
Finally, a cheerful sight. A cheerful sight. Cheerful sight. Cheerful sight.
Echo. We'll take a boom. We'll take a random
Farewell,
boom.
Echo. Farewell. Farewell.
Molten Touch is good. Oh!
Thank you, Martin Watch. We've come so far from the crossroads, haven't we?
I have a feeling I have a feeling that's our third animal familiar. But I don't know what I need to do to ultimately unlock it.
More corrupted.
Hey, a free 20 armor. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. Alright. Hey, some flowers. Hey, some monsters.
My kids.
See, sometimes, like I said, in the first Hades, I almost never used the cast because it was just kind of like, eh. But in this game, it feels like a much more useful tool. Like the fact that it stuns enemies is useful in and of itself. But then, like sometimes if you power it up, it becomes very powerful. Like in this run, it's been very powerful because my frog doubles its range basically. like doubles its effect. Plus, I'm getting that psychic bond. Plus, like, I can aim it. Plus, I'm dropping all kinds of elemental effects from Zeus and Demeter. Although my basic attack is still not very... Still not very good. But hopefully we can get something to affect that. I'm hoping the Aphrodite buff winds up being a good one. Like something that can power up my basic attack. Because I haven't actually gotten a god buff to power up my basic attack, which usually I would have gotten by now. Usually there's one that just gives you like a bonus to your basic attack plus like some added effect. Alright, give me something good. Your attacks deal more damage to nearby foes plus 80%. Okay, well.
This must be love.
Oh, that's basically a free point. So sometimes, like I said, there'll be just like minor. So this is a short range attack, so that's basically just a free. It's gonna just up most of my hits by 80%. So that's pretty good. That's good enough. Now we just got to figure out where the last thing is to be able to clear the level. Oh, was that it? Okay. Well, let's take the shot, because I got a lot of gold. Just in time for the boss. Alright. A Zeus buff. Your strike emits chain lightning. It bounces to 4 times, but you prime 50 magic. That sounds legit. Priming basically means it reduces 50 of your max magic. We'll take that. And we'll take that. Alright, time for the boss. And this boss is going to be a heartbreaker if you're a fan of the original game. Oh no, it's Cerberus! And he's been turned into a horrific beast. Isn't that awful? And the key to winning this is to be able to dodge a lot of AoE attacks. coming back. That looks like a pimple. Okay, now watch out for that one. You gotta be close to him to evade that. If you're not close to him to evade that, it's either a one-hit KO or close to it. Ah! Alright. Derp. Now he turns back into a good boy.
Some thought, ferocious Cerberus decides not to devour the princess.
Feel better, Cerberus. More gemstones.
Well, that could have gone better.
Good night. Made it back here.
I am actually going to... equip that.
Excellent.
So that'll give me my extra Death Defiance. Alright, so this is the final area of this path.
Kronos awaits. Ever-shifting chambers, realign.
She is heading for the house again. Stop her.
Alright, there's a fish spot here.
What's what? It's a jiffy.
Jiffy. So basically you gotta run through a certain number of rooms, and sometimes there'll be side rooms where I'll have the opportunity to get extra, like, buffs and stuff like that. Whether or not I'll do those rooms, I don't know. Ah, here's a helping. Here's a help. When you see this one with the hands, and this is basically a free room anyway. So this is the last one, and it's none other than Hades himself.
Daughter, tell me what became of the Witch of the Crossroads, should you know. When all seemed lost, your mother and I, we left you in her care.
And she has cared for me ever since. Prepared me. Though we had best not speak of her in these chambers. Suffice it to say, the unseen remain in shadow.
Good. She was, well, as you say, we'd best say nothing more. Though if you have the opportunity,
He'll give you a buff of some kind. Sometimes he gives you some powerful ones. Ooh, there's all kinds of treasures.
That shade needs you, Freenos.
Get him forward.
Thanks, little one.
And oops, some treasure. And yeah, let's go for it.
Find my father's name.
There is a shop right before the last boss where there can be some powerful buffs we can potentially buy. So it's worth our while to get some extra gold if we can. Thanks for the gold, chump. In fact, I'm gonna take this room and go for the extra gold.
Stay where you are.
Because there's one, like you can get a powerful resource if you have 1,000 gold right before you fight the boss. Slowing time, I wonder if that will actually work on Chronos or if it will actually say, nope! See, this would require me having to fight a boss, so I'm not gonna take it. The problem is, like, if I get a bad boss draw and I get an unlucky fight, then I don't wanna waste the Death Defiance. I lost one against Cerberus and I changed my artifact to keepsake to the other one so that I would get one back. I've gotten better against fighting Chronos than I was at the start. But
All quiet.
I don't want to take chances. I am kind of experimenting with some of the extra well, I've got a lot of gold, damn. 1,500. We've got some gold. Chronos likes his gold. So basically, taking on extra rooms can get us more buffs, but it can delays us going to fight the
There
boss.
it is. Some seeds.
So let's see. Alright, well I can buy a whatever this is. We can buy 2 pomegranates. We can buy a random buff, and it's Aphrodite.
Wanted this to be a surprise, love. Who could possibly ask for a better outcome opening up some plain old bag, only to find me waiting there with outstretched arms?
That would be pretty good, especially considering she's not wearing anything.
She's suggesting an exchange.
I'll take that. And actually, I can buy my Death Defiance back. Why does it say I only have 2? Because I only used up 1, didn't I? Well, whatever. We'll just do the best we can. I've got 2... plus the 1 from my keepsake.
Refreshing.
And not a moment late.
Who's this ass burglar?
I thought all the chthonic gods opposed you openly, but you persuaded Eris of all creatures to your side. A laughable alliance, though not bad for sowing more destruction and dissent.
I'm owed credit for a great many things, my girl, but not for any such alliances with strife. What use have I for Nix's youngest whip? Although perhaps she is no fool, if she has rallied to my banners, as you say.
Alright, here comes Kronos. He's the boss. Oh, that was a meatball play. No. Will this actually work? I'm actually kind of surprised that that worked. Take out these banners because they're lame. Okay, this is like he's gonna charge up and then he's gonna shoot. Oh, he dashed right in him. Nice shot. Good job. You big dummy. Ow. What's this as I have two? Ow, 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 ow. Pain, hurt. Stop. No, no.
History repeats.
Alright, he's down. But I bet you'll be shocked to learn that he has a second form. Now, the most dangerous thing is when he does this. You have to get into this specific, like, safe spot. Otherwise, it's a one-shot kill. We're actually doing a lot of... We actually have done a lot of damage. Oh, crap. Oh. Damn, he's got way too much crap on the screen. I'm just gonna help DPS him. He's down. We got him.
You are never a daughter of mine. That you would deign to treat me thus.
Yeah, suck it.
Always shall return.
Victory! We are a winner.
Impossible.
So we get treasure. We can't do anything yet. We're working towards the true ending.
All right, brother.
So now we go into the secret
To
chamber.
the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. It worked.
And now we're gonna go beyond.
Night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
We're going to go back in time.
Like mother, doesn't she? Which means, oh, last. I never thought. I look just like him then, only without the beard. Ugh.
There's Zagreus!
Hi there, Vanellope. My investigation into our grandfather's scheming is underway, though difficult to make good progress without telling anybody what I'm up to. Don't take this the wrong way, but this truly is your only idea.
Yes, I don't think I can stop Kronos here. Even Olympus is stuck trying to keep his forces at bay. And he's far too hateful and hard-headed to stop on his own.
That's our family for you. Father certainly has no love for Kronos, but he never speaks of him. Do you happen to know what went over between them to have made things this bad?
You're in a better position to ask our father about that than I am. Kronos was a tyrant and his children wouldn't have it. The fates themselves deemed that the gods should rule. But that apparently wasn't enough for him.
So now you want me to stop them for you? I mean, for us. I've had mixed experiences vanquishing certain members of our family before, but that wasn't forever. And you've said next to nothing about how you expect me to do it.
Look, I have knowledge of an incantation known as dissolution of time. It requires several complicated steps I shall explain along the way. If it works, it should unravel him.
Unravel him? That's a little vague for me, unless Kronos turns out to be a spool of yarn. Can you
He
be
could
more
be a
specific?
spool of yarn.
Unmake him. Destroy his ambitions along with him. Undo all the harm he caused. A threefold family bond is required. You, me, and Kronos. Then we shall infuse a special weapon with the negation of his very being. I'll get into that later.
Well, great. I think you cleared everything up. Though I'll admit I don't like having to kill our family members just because Father doesn't know how to get along with them.
You would blame Father in all this. At last, Kronos is starting to revive. I have to go. Keep searching for any sign of him. And remember, this is for all of us.
I will, and I understand, I think. We didn't ask to be born into this, but it's what we got. We'll handle it as best we can.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. And be kind to Mother, Father, Cerberus, and all for me. From Mrs. Mary, return to Shadow now.
And we get out of here before he wakes up.
From out of the abyss.
You know how late it is?
Really late.
You've been staring at that picture more and more. Happy family? Well, it's starting to get to me because I think it's starting to get to you. Don't get all misty on me, Mel.
Thank you, Dora. Though you needn't worry. I won't get lost in memories because there isn't much for me to remember. I just wonder what my brother and my birth parents were like.
Uh-huh. Sounds awful lot like dwelling on the past to me. Nothing you could have done. Hey, you could be doing nothing right now.
Doing nothing is fun.
Or not.
It's an auspicious night.
And hey, we claim the.
Your understanding of Discura knows no bounds.
So we got all of those things. So now we got some stuff, and we're working on that. So here we can buy these treasures.
Nectar.
We missed you here.
So here's where we can ultimately concoct the dissolution of time. But we need an unknown ingredient to do it. And as well as 5 Z sands. And these are where we can get various power-ups.
Success.
When last we spoke in the taverna, I didn't mean to shame you for your musical tastes. I just had no idea that Skilla could be taken seriously by anybody, much less you.
Think nothing of it. Siren music's an acquired taste. Acquired by all those who sailed in their vicinity whilst I was home. Incessant drivel, though, that's all you think it is?
Well, perhaps I was a bit uncharitable in my assessment. It's just, I have trouble separating my disdain for the performer from the quality of her craft.
Yeah.
It must be very catchy, eh?
Aye.
Look at him all peaceful, not a care in the world. Could you imagine?
He's beautiful. He has this wisdom about him, even asleep. Nyx must have taught you all so much.
Not really. Hypno served in the House of Hades under Mother's care. Ran into him now and then, though. He ever wakes up? Hope I can be there when you finally meet.
Thank you, then.
Now let's get
You're
these
ready.
plants.
Cattails, then.
Like I said, these plants are used for various stuff. Alright. So now we'll take the top side route. What weapon am I gonna... I don't really want to use the skulls.
The time to prove yourself has finally come. So are you gonna earn the gifts of the veil over there? Or squander your chance to get some of that eternal glory?
Eternal glory. If such a thing may come to those who manage to achieve extraordinary feats, so be it. But to chase glory as a goal unto itself, that can't be right. At least, it's never been our way.
But our ways can change, wouldn't you say? We mustn't become mired in the olden ways of doing things. Though I don't mean to pressure you, kiddo. It's just, I think you ought to get what's yours is all.
I'll think about it.
The 3 gifts of the veil, to be bestowed to one deserving of the title of Knight's Champion, beckon the fierce princess of the dead to prove her.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I do know.
Whichever way I choose, I can prevail. But where to focus next?
Oh yeah, this is also a thing you can do to take on various challenges, and you get bonus loot by doing this. I haven't used these daggers in a while. Alright. So we'll take the upper path this time. So you can see both paths, at least one. Alright, we get a Hera buff.
You must have been the jewel in his eye, only to have been ripped away. He would have been so very proud. Well, perhaps not proud as such. He was never big on taking pride in anything, now that I think on it.
The Chaos Gate, up here.
Yeah, but I want to take the hammer. Special fires each shot dead ahead, and your specials have 30% range.
Enchanted for the night.
Oh, okay, so instead of being a spread of shots, it's just a straight up flurry. That actually might be better because it's gonna do straight up damage to everything in front of me. Okay, so the way this area works is we have to take down this barrier, and it's got 6 stones that are blocking it. So we have to clear out 6. We have to clear out any 6 rooms. But we get to choose the 6 rooms that we take down. So I'm gonna take the one that has the HP bonus. You had to kill these pylons, basically. So basically, like the base version of the OG version of the special summons a fan of shots. With the hammer, they're all going to go forward, and they have more range. So it's going to probably do more concentrated damage, which is probably, like I said, probably better. So sometimes you gotta check, because sometimes there'll be extra rooms here where we can get extra treasures. Alright, so we got an HP buff. That's always good.
Next up.
This is a free one.
Just, let's see. New flower. The most outrageous bit of hearsay has been wafting lately on the winds about what ails the mountain.
If the hearsay concerned an ancient and enormous monstrosity looking to crush Olympus to pieces, assuming the Titan's legions don't achieve.
Oh my. Then I know which monstrosity you mean. And you intend to challenge him and all the rest?
I'm gonna take this one.
That they shall feel.
Thanks. I almost pity our enemies, knowing you shall make them rue each night they dare oppose our stating.
The nectar of the gods. Why, this shall be most useful to my work.
Ooh, I never gave her one, so I get,
To another. Thank you.
So I got a keepsake from her. Alright, so that's cool. Alright, so for the other four, we probably want to... So for the other four, we probably want to take boons. So let's see. I'll take a... Oh, so that those daggers also do penetrate, so that's actually kind of good.
Message for me.
While none of your other boons are common, deal more damage. But I guess I'll take it just because it's a faded choice. It sounds kind of dumb. Well, I got an HP buff. Okay, so that's super great. Alright. Did I get everything I can from here? Okay. Oh, here's another side room. So like I say, sometimes these side rooms will have extra goodies in them.
It's done.
Yeah, I got gold. That's good. Because there will be a shop. After we clear out all these rooms, there'll be a shop, because there'll be a boss at the end. Alright. Well, that was okay. I haven't really gotten anything that I would consider great yet. Oh, oh hi. It's Hercules or Heracles. And he's gonna show up and help me kill everything. But he wants a cut of the money. What an asshole. Me. Those things will just keep on, those little house things will keep spouting zombies until you kill them.
Silence.
Yep.
Truly a feat.
I don't know if I've ever given him one nectar before.
Sure you don't want to give me only half the bottle there? Seems I'm nearly half a god. I got their strength, but seldom get their luxury.
Nothing's gained from luxury in excess anyway. But there are times a little doesn't hurt. May this soothe your spirit when the...
You make it to the mountaintop as yet. In case you haven't, nothing good awaits you there. Or so I hear.
What, you mean Typhon? I'm surprised the Olympians don't have you helping out with him, instead of bashing a bunch of weaklings far from...
The Olympians ought to bide some half-god stealing their glory. I get the drudgery, not the important work. Thank the fates that you get some of each. All right then.
Didn't you, Sunshine? Last night at least, but that's the Deathless Titans for you. Never stay.
Alright, well, we'll take Nova Strike. Alright, 2 side rooms, we'll take them.
Why? There.
I will buy an extra... So on the top side, the shops work a little... The extra shop works a little bit differently. You'll get it delivered after a certain number of rooms, basically. Or you can pay extra to have them deliver right away, but I seldom do that unless I desperately need the heal. Oh, the base attack actually works like a boomerang. So I took a Hermes buff and I forgot what the other thing I took was. That's okay.
Hermes must be in the area.
More Hermes booms? And a Centaur Heart, so we're getting all kinds of... Hermes is going to be bringing us all kinds of shit. Like I said, Hermes has a lot of good all-purpose things.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
Alright, we can clear it all in. Alright, we get a buff.
Make it to the top of Mount Olympus first, Dan. You were on Typhon. You've got a longer way to go, sure, but you're definitely faster.
Alright, we're fast. We gotta be fast like the beast, because the beast is too fast. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, one more room. Oh, we gotta get our Celine buff. Oh yeah, when you pop that thing, a bunch of things come out and hunt monsters that are in the room. That's kind of nice. Oh.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Yeah.
Death to Kronos. I sense that you are growing closer to manifesting the reality that we have long since sought. A god may cross your path.
Okay, we'll try that.
I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
Well, in case I accept this message. Sure.
Quick buck. Alright, well, we'll take some extra cash. Cash money. Alright. Alright, so that's it. So now we gotta take the fountain, we gotta heal. Oh, there's some zombies that showed up. Get them. Kill them. Alright, they're dead. Alright, now we gotta shop. And like I said, there's a boss.
Allow me.
The trap is set.
Ah,
Blast.
not much good here.
Cool and brisk.
Let's talk to Charon. He's always got something good to say.
Death to Kronos.
Yeah.
Across the river Macaron, the underworld omen.
Is there anywhere Lord Charon cannot dwell?
Alright, now we're gonna take on this ass monkey.
So you can mess with how things work at night. Between the feeling in my gut and the nonsense you've been talking, I can tell you've been up to no good. You some kind of witch.
Maybe.
Since you're finally wising up to our true strength, know that you violate the will of Night herself by...
See, there you go again with all the fancy talk. But hey, I could go for a fancy meal just as soon as a tough piece of meat.
This guy is kind of a meatball, and that, like... When he sits and listens... For you, be careful about hitting him because he's trying to listen for you, and if you hit him, he'll, like, counter you. Ow. See, he's listening for... Wait till he's done, and then we'll hit him. Oh, shut up. You don't have any friends. Oh, you want to sit and wait? Oh, give the hyper beam. They're all sticky. Viper beam. He's kind of a dumbass, but like he does stuff that can be dangerous if you're not like.
Cheers, Hermes.
If you're not playing smart. Viper beamed his corpse. Asshole. He had it coming. Alright, let's get a kill fix. A big heal. And I want it now. Alright, yeah, give me that, 'cause it's gonna power up our thingamabob.
Grow strong under the stars.
Fire a bigger ray. Ooh, yeah, we want a big ray.
With the grace of the moon.
You can smack these sheep around too, that's okay. Anyway. I like the sheep noises. Alright, moving on. Now we're off on the stormy seas. Here we can check out the boats.
Such a strange and awful fleet that Kronos has.
Yeah, they're kind of lame.
Transfer now.
Alright, we're moving on. Here we go. We'll pick up the piece of driftwood. These barrels, you can actually light this crap on fire. That would be a hot time for these toasty monsters. Woo, yeah, look at them, he's toasty. Yeah, let's get some nectar. The nectar will also give us a random pomegranate, so it'll power up one of our skills at random. That's kind of good. I don't know if I want to stand over there myself, because I might take damage too. Alright. And then you got all these fish barrels and stuff. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Let's take an actual buff.
Good.
Alright. Here's old Hephaestus.
Most have already sunk before, over many times. They and their dead crews keep coming back to haunt us. Now that's some dedicated service, eh?
Yeah. Tough game. Ooh.
My silver's come alive.
Ah, there we go.
Look at what I found.
Go, Venus.
We mined some cannonballs to get some iron. That's great. Alright. Here's the old family dispute. I gotta pick between these two, and whichever one I don't pick is gonna get pissed at me.
Thank you, Flower.
and public requirements.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean no disrespect.
So basically, now we gotta fight a battle, and Hephaestus is pissed at us. He's gonna do something dangerous, some extra hazard while the fight's going on. Some of them are worse than others.
There's my order.
All right.
On my authority.
Most foes' range shots are slower. See, I like that one. And then we get an extra buff.
I'd say we settled up. We can continue bickering another time.
All right. No, we're gonna have to fight a ball. Oh God.
You're going to let me pass.
I was afraid of this. I forgot how to fight this thing. Other than he's mean. I remember that. So basically, you only get this boss if you're unlucky. That backfired. Give him a Viper Beat. I think he's doing a lot of damage. Charging up fast too, I like it. Alright, well, we popped him. Get out of here. The first time I ran into this thing, I thought it actually was the stage boss. Your attacks may inflict daze, 15% chance. That's actually pretty good because this thing does a lot of attacks. Alright, now we're gonna get a big helper.
Cersei's Island.
Garlic evening dew.
She has piggies.
Oh, hello. I wonder, does Sour Lady Hecate as yet consort with that tactician shade of hers? Not of surpassing stature, prone to talk. Oh, what was his name again?
You mean Odysseus? He remains indispensable to our cause. What knowledge I possess of this route and the dangers along it are thanks largely to him.
Oh, no reason at all. It's merely that he was a flighty soul.
Did you used to know him? I don't recall you interacting at the crossroads. Not that I was paying much heed to anything besides my studies then. I was so little lost you visited.
Once I relocated this isle, the journey to the crossroads became much more arduous. As for Odysseus, yes, him I've met before. Him and his pig-headed crew. A different age, Poppet. Perchance he's learned a bit since then.
Your Hex deals 30% plus damage. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a fated choice anyway, so.
Thank you.
We'll take a fish.
I believe in you.
On the hook. Is this a crab?
Crab.
You have it.
I'm not gonna wait for this little jobber. Oh, that's frog. Don't hit frog. Oh, that's big damage. That is a hyper viper beam, if I've ever seen one. Oh god.
Aid from a relative of yours.
Fires a bigger ray. Whoa! Okay, wait. Fire continuously aims and fires on its own. Or it fires 3 beams in a fan pattern.
Your path has led to Apollo.
Ray. Yeah, we could use some more magic. Ow!
Light of the sun.
Spilled half my blood back there.
Yeah, we did take some hits. Alright, what can we buy? I kind of used up a lot of my gold, but I do want to buy some extra healing. But there's a shop. So maybe we'll get something good.
Ooh.
Ah, good, there's some heals here. And... foes with days. Backstab damage. And we'll take a power up. Okay. And here comes the boss. The boss is... Dun, 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 dun.
Just about everybody on Olympus giving you their best, huh? You must be very proud. The gods, they don't agree on much at all.
No, they do not. Yet when the need arises, they can set their differences aside. Something to try with your own.
You know who really gets what's going on up there? Ares. If anybody's brought that family together, it's the god. Getting warmer.
No hiding from this light.
Now you gotta be careful of her because she actually gets attack buffs as the fight progresses.
Music to my ears.
And this fight can become dangerous, especially if you're...
Some of these.
Especially if you meatball through and take hits. Ow. Well, yeah, don't stand there. You can hide behind these things. Probably gonna lose a life here. Nah, she's really pissed. Good, go away. No, I'm pretty sure those were yours. Nah, I knew I was gonna take a hit. Oh, that was bad. We'll stand there. Damage.
Why does this always happen to me?
Get out of here.
I lost that second life to her last gasp attack. Which is dumb.
My collection grows.
Ooh, what's this one do? After you take 250 damage, your Omega moves deal 20% damage. That could actually be good. I could see that being useful. Oh, see here I could buy a Death Defiance refill, but I don't have enough gold. That's very unfortunate. Because like I said, I'm probably not going to make it past the third boss.
Made it this far.
I've only gotten to the end boss of this path one time. gonna take the gold, 'cause maybe I can buy another life. Well, we gotta take the hammer. You always gotta take the hammer because sometimes the weapon power up boost that you get can really be game changing. Kind of depends on what you get. That beam is powerful. Alright, what are we gonna get? Your specials have plus 15 power and deals damage in a wider area. Okay, that sounds potential. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, yeah, give me something like this. We'll probably make it to the boss here on this run, but I don't think we'll beat him. I've only ever gotten past him one time. Actually, I may have gotten past him when it was in early access, but like then it said, "Oh, there's nothing past this because we're still in early access." That was kind of why I limited my play. I mean, I played this quite a bit when it first came out, but because it was exciting that it was available to play. But then, like, once I realized that like I couldn't like advance past a certain point, then I kind of stopped playing until the full version of the game came out.
By her grace.
I don't feel like fighting a boss. Yes, Abu, take it.
Even my radiant young sister must sully her delicate hands in all the field work that must be done. She is even beginning to take to it. Aren't you, Hera, our queen?
We're gonna get a duo buff.
Demeter, these hands have seen more than you know.
I'll bet they have.
Flaunt the hardships I've endured. One can be as strong as a rock without taking on its texture.
Your keepstakes are keepstakes. Well, it's a fated choice, so I guess I'll take it.
Very well.
And we'll take the Chaos Gate just for shits and giggles. Ah, see, we got a darkness. And there's a fish. Get the fish.
Can't hide from me. It's over. I've got a Progelli.
After some consideration, I discovered how to call upon you even from the surface of this world. I find it rather interesting there.
So basically, we're gonna take damage if we use our special, but if we can survive for 4 phases under that, we're gonna get a level up to our attack. This run is kind of borked anyway because we've already lost 2 lives. Oh, an eagle. What's this? What the hell is that? Is the eagle my friend? No, it's not my friend. I thought maybe the eagle was my friend. It is apparently not my friend.
Ashes. I've got a crystal.
Yay. Alright, we're gonna get a helper. Here's Dionysus getting sloshed.
Welcome back, Mel baby. Now go on, you grab yourself a cup and mingle with the crowd.
His schlong is...
As tempting as that sounds, Lord Dionysus, unfortunately I don't think I can. There are various perils beyond, and your fellow Ilyn?
And I feel bad for them, really. Almighty gods with limitless power having to fend for themselves. Good thing I can drown my sorrows here and get...
Old cast to lob a large explosive. That sounds like fun. I do like large explosives. That's actually pretty good. I sure hope that chaos thing wears off before I fight the boss. That's gonna suck. What the hell is that thing? Popped him. Alright. Ooh, adamant.
Frenos, do your thing. Good.
Wait, what's this?
What are you doing all the way up here?
Wait, what the hell is that?
Good luck with your mission.
Okay. Well, we got some heals.
Hear me, on my authority.
Yeah, we'll take that.
A sudden surge.
Then we'll take the power up. And I gotta fight the boss. Crap. It's Prometheus.
It may have taken all your godly relatives, but they were able to resist the monster Typhon's wrath, despite the blunders that you made.
I realize this must be complicated for you, as someone whose loyalties are mostly to an eagle, but I am not about to let that thing destroy everything.
You ought to choose your loyalties with greater care. Let them be decided by birthright. I take this from you.
Alright, that did good damage. He has this really strong attack that he's going to do when he gets to about a third of his health. Here it comes. Okay, so we gotta watch this. Okay, there we go. We dodged it. You kind of see where it's gonna come, and then you gotta remember where the. Now he's gonna summon some assholes. Alright, so when this gets... Now we gotta run out. Now run. That is my last life. The outer part and then run out of the circle. that?
Oof. Careless with chaos.
Oh, I had a chaos buff.
So what's up?
Not much.
The Queen of Olympus favors you.
But I claimed a bunch of those.
And Oros only grows.
Hey, that's great. And now I can concoct some things. Causes locations and the magical rewards if you can vanquish a powerful foe guarding them. Ooh, okay, see, that sounds like something we want. Give me some of that.
Hear me, Selene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require. So mote it be.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. We did one run on each stage. I haven't cleared the upper path yet. I only got past Prometheus once, and I got to the final boss, and he's really hard. But up until the game got to 1.0 status, up until it got out of early access, you couldn't even get past. If you got past Prometheus, you couldn't even advance past that. So actually, I may have gotten past Prometheus once, and the game wouldn't let me advance past that. So I might have beaten him, and I couldn't get any farther. But now the game is out fully, and it's fantastic, and I would recommend going out and buying it, especially if you liked the first one. So that's the end of that review.